So the day has come. We have Resident Evil 8, The Village, full game, no demo anymore, nothing that is time constrained, full game. We have field of view tweak. Actually, we have two of them. And we have Ralph that created great profile in vorpX for us to play it in VR. But again, that requires the field of view tweak because that is essential. Otherwise, everything will be to our noses, and that's something that we don't want, especially not in VR. Now, I've got many people messaging me and asking me to create some sort of a manual, some sort of a tutorial how to use the field of view tweak. Now, I had done the same thing for the demo. I have, if you click on that link above, it'll take you to that video of the demo if you haven't seen it. I have a tweak for one of the field of view tweaks, which is Fluffy Quacks. It works perfectly, even with the final version. Ralph suggests that we use a different field of view it's called the lazy field of view tweak, something like that. And I'll show you how to install it. It's very easy and it works beautifully. So if you want to use either of them, now the thing with Fluffy Quacks is kind of like a mod manager. So anything that you can find on Nexus, you can put in one of the folders that Fluffy Quacks mod manager has, and you can add some more mods. For example, in the demo, instead of using the knife, when I went to the castle against those flies, I used a fly racket. So it's kind of funny, it's kind of cool, but whatever it is, if you want to use either of them, you have two options to choose from. And let's not waste any time. Let's just jump in and I'll show you how to tweak the field of view using the lazy field of view. So bear with me, let's go. So first thing first, what you need to do is you need to go to Nexus, and I will write the link below, but for now, this is what you're going to see. It's going to be in the description. You're going to open up like this, lazy field of view and vignette fix. All you have to do is go to the files. In the files, don't worry about the mod manager to download unless you have mod manager. Usually we use that for Skyrim and games like that. Just hit manual download. If you don't have an account, it'll open up a window for you, and then you're going to have to wait about 3, 4, 5 seconds and it will download it. You don't need an account, it's free. Anyways, it'll download lazy field of view and vignette.zip. .zip, that means that you need to extract it now. You will have the folder. I wanted it to download to a specific folder named, it's in downloads, and then there's a folder called field of view tweaks Resident Evil 8. What I do is I right click and I do extract files here, or extract files, extract here. So this is the file that we get. You don't need that anymore, so I'll just delete it. All you have to do is double click on it. It's safe, don't worry, no viruses, it's all safe. You're safe. It'll give you this window open, and it says, hey, please navigate to the file of the game. So you say okay, and it'll open up your navigation, and then I go to SteamLibrary. I know where the games are located. It's in your SteamLibrary. And then here, it's all the games that I have. And then I search for Resident Evil. And I'm not going to use the demo. I'm going to use the Village, the final game. And I'm just going to direct it to RE8.exe. Double click. And then it creates this lazy.ini. What it is, and it opens up a window, and it's called Lazy FOV Fix Resident Evil, and you have base FOV, zoom FOV, vignette, and unlock, and all these things. Close this, and then I will launch the game. I would launch the game, no vorpX, no VR, just launch the game first. Let it run. Don't forget, before that we launched the file, the exe file. and we kind of told it where the game is. Once the game loads, let me just rush into it. Now I'm going to go back to my folder and I will run this again. Now that the game is launched and open. And now I'm highlighting the unlock base, unlock range, FOV range, and override vignette. So now you have the opportunity to tweak them. Now if you wanted to do it automatically for you, that's I guess that's what the lazy FOV is. Uncheck the unlock, and then what happens is once I tweak the field of view, the base field of view, you'll see that the zoom field of view also changes. Now the zoom field of view is when you aim with a gun, there's an effect and then it kind of shows you the field of view, which is different than the base one. So I keep it locked so that it will do it automatically for us, and then just take it to 127. That's what Ralph suggests, which will be the best one for the game. Change it to 127. This one, it changes it to 116. And then vignette is if you like it or not. Now, if you look in the background, this is the game now running with the vignette the way it is. Now, if I take it down, you'll see that the vignette changes. Now, the vignette is like the black, like the darker rims or the darker edges or corners of the frame that are kind of closing in. So if I take it all the way to the right, you'll see that we have like a little circle that is kind of like looking from a straw, which is kind of adds, maybe it could help people that have difficulties with VR. I don't mind it, so I'm taking it to 0. I don't like the over darkness. And that's it. Keep it open and just launch the game and do continue. Unless you start the game fresh, it'll load. Let me take my gamepad, my Xbox gamepad, press OK, and we have the field of view tweaked. Now, if you want to check it, I will take the field of view window and I will change it to, let's say, ridiculous number like 40. And if I go back to the game, you'll see that it's just too close. Look at this, it's all flat and too close to home. So I'll go back to my field of view. Oh, it's the second one, and I will change it back to 127. So it's nice because it has like a bar that you can just move around. The other one, Fluffy Quacks, it's just numbers that you punch in. So it's not as intuitive as you want or as you would like it to be. But there you go. I don't want to go to the old hag. This is it. It works. Now, if you want to see how it works with vorpX, let me just get out of the game. Close it. Cool. I will close the field of view tweak as well. The thing is, I'll show you what happens now. I'm going to type in vorpX. Oh, I have it here. I'll launch vorpX. This is the vorpX config. I'll do apply and close. You're probably going to tell me, hey, vorpX is already running. Okay. Because I think once I launch it, it also goes to the memory. So that's okay. I'll hit play. It'll run. It'll inject itself into the game. And you will probably going to see it attaching to RE8.exe. And it opens up my Oculus app. Can minimize it. Don't need it. And now these are the instructions that Ralph wrote, and you can see that it's the same thing. By the way, you have to make sure that your resolution of the game is 16:9. So that means 1920 by 1080 or similar to that. Don't go to 4:3 or okay, or other aspect ratios, because then you're going to have black bars up and down on the top, on the bottom. And he also suggests to use that lazy field of view tweak, which one? The one that I've just shown you. Okay, start game. Alt tab again. We'll go back to our little lazy field of view tweak. Now, because I'm using my headset, because it injected to the headset, I need to kind of really carefully go and double click. And what happens is it should, wait, there you go. Yes, it should load it, and it's all remembering your 127, 116, and you're ready to play. So if I put the headset on, yep, I have everything here. Let's do continue. Yes. As you can see, full head tracking. I still need to use the right stick. You still need to compensate, and because that's what we have. So when I walk and I look to the side, the screen still moves with me. So I need to use the right stick or the mouse to compensate, but it's still super amazing. Super amazing. Let me use the FOV. There it is. You can see it. Use that tweak, and if I change it, put it here, you see that it jumps, so that means that it works. Let me get rid of this. So you can see that I move and it moves with me, and tweak 127. Hello. 127. And that's it. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm here for you. And this is amazing. This is just super amazing. And it's locked. I don't think I have bullets left. And you can see that when this is what I meant with the field of view, the zoom field of view. You can see that it kind of goes in. So that's what it was. So guys, have a good one, and I'll see you. If you like it, please hit the like, please hit subscribe if you haven't, and comment and share, and do whatever you find appropriate to do to support, if you want to support. Thank you guys. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Doing.